Good afternoon, everybody. Those who are available, those will be virtually. You are seeing these videos. Now, this particular video, I was giving the brief explanation about the all the remedies, so that you can remember at the time when you really require to use them. Okay. Now we'll start with a OM blood. We have completed 117 combinations. Now we'll start with the organ mixtures. Blood, OM blood. OM blood number 1. That is all sort of blood problem. Maybe the eosinophil, hemoglobin, platelet, anywhere if the blood checkup, blood reading is not proper, you can use the blood. Okay. Second one is OM1 is blood for any blood disabilities. Any blood rating variation in rating of the measurement of the all the counts, be it a hemoglobin or a platelet or eosinophil, like that, many things, and even morphology also. So, okay, then OM2. OM2 is a respiratory, adrenaline, lungs, thyroid, and histamine. All those things which are responsible for respiration is a OM2. You can add in the cough, you can add in the asthma, you can even add in the breathing difficulties of any kind, be it because of the cardiac problem or the lungs problem. Okay. Then again, bone, OM3 is the bone irregularity. Here, bone irregularity, what all the contents of this? Bone, parathyroid, periosteum, red bone marrow, yellow bone marrow, and white bone marrow. So everything is consist of all supporting things to produce the bone marrow. All that supports the bone to grow accurately, that everything covered in the bone irregularity. And I already told you OM4 many times. I told you that the cervical region, accessory, nerve accessory, cervical disc, and cervical nerve plexus, and cervical vertebra, sternomastoid and trapezium muscles, all which are there in the neck, all it is covered. So any problem regarding not able to move the hand, you can say shoulder pain, and the numbness of the hand, all you can use the OM4. And OM5, the circulation. Circulation concerned all the things like arteries, veins, and the vein tissues and capillaries, arterioles, and everything can be controlled by, can be treated by the 05, you can say OM5 circulation. Next is OM6 colon. OM6 colon. Colon is also called a large intestine, whole colon, atomic colon, sigmoid colon, all are covered under this colon. So any stomach problem, loose motion, tight motion, or you can say any stomach ache, all it is concerned, digestive problem, not able to utilize the nutrients, absorption of the nutrients, constipation, even loose motion, all those things we can use the OM6 colon. And OM heart, OM7 heart, I told you most frequently used OM combination is OM7 heart. I have seen wonderful result with the OM7. And what all it covers? The coronary artery and cholesterol, endocardium, pericardium, myocardium, prothrombin, that is a clotting factor. Everything is controlled by the OM7. Excellent for all sort of heart problem, and arteriosclerosis, all heart cases, a heart tonic to prevent heart attack is already given. So OM7, I advise anybody who is above the age of 55, definitely you can use the OM7. And OM8 is hypo and hyperglycemia, means the sugar complaint, like both hypo and hyper, it balances. If you take this combination, it balances the either hyper or hypo sugar levels. Okay, then next very important, very frequently I use is that OM9. OM9 is digestive psychosomatic. Psychosomatic disorder means the emotional thing affecting on our physical body. Like if someone, if they hear a bad news, anything like that, they don't feel like eating food. In such cases, it is a digestion with psychosomatic. So in this one, what all the things are there? What all the cases we can use it? OM9 digestive psychosomatic, all digestive problem, diabetes, duodenitis, duodenal ulcer, gastritis and pancreatitis. In all this, you can use the OM9 digestive psychosomatic. And OM10 ear. OM10 ear for all ear concerned problem. Okay. OM9 purely all concerned about the concerns about the eyes, and it covers eyes, lens, oculomotor nerves, optic nerve and retina. And OM12 is a hair. In hair, what all it covers, take care of? Hair, hair follicle, sebaceous gland and the thyroid. So next is OM13, trigeminal neuralgia. Again, trigeminal nerve. The peripheral ending nerves, trigeminal nerves of the face. So any complaint you can use along with the trigeminal neuralgia was there in our mixture. Along with that, we can use this. Okay. Then next is a small intestine. Small intestine, ileum, jejunum and Peyer's patch and small intestine tissue, all covered under the small intestine. Any case involving in this small intestine, we can give this particular remedy. And next is OM15, kidney. OM50 kidney is what all this OM kidney covers: glomerulus and kidney, kidney cortex, kidney tissue, posterior pituitary and ureter. All these organ specific things are there in OM15 kidney. Okay, OM16 knees. OM16 knees covers what all the parts of that knees, spare part of the knees, that is synovial fluid, synovial membrane and cartilage, all there in the whatever the supposed to be there in the knees, it covers all the thing. Okay, so that liver and gallbladder, OM17 liver and gallbladder. So it covers all. You can say nowadays fatty liver is a common detection in with everybody because of having a lot of fats and not able to balance, not having the balanced diet. So this one, what all can be, liver and gallbladder can be given during the jaundice as a background remedy. After jaundice, nausea, biliousness and vomiting, alcoholism, tonic for liver and gallbladder. All that can be solved by OM17. And OM18 is a sacral and lumbar. So OM18 is sacral and lumbar. What all it covers? Lumbar vertebra, lumbar plexus, sacral vertebrae, sacral plexus and sciatic nerve. So all concerned about the lower back of the problem, anybody is having lower back, you can definitely use the OM18. OM18, sacral and lumbar. Okay, and OM19. OM19 is a very excellent one, cardiac and lungs. Any respiratory issues, maybe because of the cardiac issue or the lung itself, we can use the cardiac and lung, which will specially, what are the ingredient of that cardiac and lung? The cardiac plexus, diaphragm, lungs, lung tissue and vagus nerve. So all cases of respiratory problem, not able to control properly, not able to respirate properly, inspiration, respiration difficulty, we can use OM19. OM20, paralysis flaccid. There are two type paralysis we generally face. One is flaccid paralysis, another is spastic paralysis. Mixture number 20 is the flaccid. Flaccid means loose. Paralysis but loose, not having control over the organ, is flaccid paralysis. Then next one is OM paralysis spastic. Spastic means rigidity. They come and attach to our body. We can't extend the limbs. So in such cases, but still not able to move the limbs, not in our control, that called as a spastic paralysis. And next one is male genitals, OM22. We have found a very good result with this OM male. In case of we want to increase the sperm count, so in that cases, male genital and the iodum, which is used in our CC combo in the 14.1, there we know it is clearly mentioned that adding to iodum to the group. So OM 22 is for male genital, concerning all what all the cases it will be, can be useful: sterility, low sperm count, and overemphasize female trait in the male. So to balance the male hormone, if someone is behaving like a female, their walking style, talking style, jaw are like a female thing. There are many people around us, you must have observed it. To avoid such thing, to make him or him completely male, you can use this OM22 male genital. Okay, and lack of hair also. Many people don't have hair on their chest and on genitals. This is the main criteria that following the female traits in the male. So in such thing, this can be used as a general tonic at the puberty and the range of 50 to 60 years also, it can be used as a general tonic. Okay, next is OM23 is for a sinus. All sinus problem, I already told you many times, in all cases you can use this. And OM24, female genital. So these also can be used. What are the contents of this? It addresses the anterior pituitary, endometrium, FSH hormone, that is follicle stimulating hormone, and uterus. And what is the use of this? Prone to fibroid, uterine growth, and it will prevent more formation, rectify those already formed. Means it is generally, you can say OM female is used for PCODs, PCOS, and fibroids you can use. Okay, likewise, then next is OM25. OM25 is a retina, eye retina. So retina is that is the place. With that we will be able to see the pictures, what the light falls on that, we are able to make those light into the picture and sense as in electrical form is done by retina. So what are the that retina consist of? What are the parts of OM25 consist of? That is cones, cranial nerve 2, that is optic nerve, and rods, retina and retinans. Okay, so all retinal problem, retinal you can say the retinal detachment, for everything it can be used, but along with the OM30, that is connective tissue. Okay, so now eye muscles, like in some children have the squint eyes, not able to move the eyes, in such cases we can use the OM26 eye muscle. And OM27 is the cartilage, connective tissue, ligament and muscle, that is supportive tissue. We are already using, we came to know in the all rheumatic problem, we have to use the connective tissue and the supportive tissue to address this particular problem. Okay, now OM28, OM20 is the immune system. Immune system, what all it is, again ingredient of that is the thymus, red bone marrow and interferon. So that is a main part of immune system. It strengthens the immune system, it corrects the immune system, because allergy is a unwanted reaction to the external influences. So in such thing, it corrects the immune system, it guides the immune system, so that unnecessary attacking to the our own friendly thing will be avoided. So immune system OM28. Okay, OM29 macula lutea. Macula lutea is a problem, is a very difficult condition to treat unless it is caught before physical problem could appear. That is a part in the eyes where the macula, if that part is damaged, you will get a blur thing in the center of the vision. So that is a macular degeneration, generally happens due to the age. So from 31 to 34 all are spine remedy. 31 is a lumbar and sacral remedy, and OM32 is a dorsal remedy just after the cervical, and OM33 is a brain stem. So all this together forms excellent spinal remedy. And OM34 is a Parkinson. Okay, for Parkinson is a degenerative disease due to the lack of dopamine. So but here you can see it all produces the helps in recovering, you can say helps in the addressing the Parkinson. Also you see that use a tremor mixture also. Great holding capacity of the condition means it will stop the progressive degeneration. So not on the spine remedy. Paralysis balance, injury balance, 2 are remedies for all injury of the spine, should be used in conjunction with whatever remedy they have chosen. Okay, now see about the balance remedies. Balance remedies, anemia balance, lack of the hemoglobin, and in other way it also can be called as a nutritional deficiency. Okay, so in that cases all BR1 can be used. Okay, all organo mixtures are there, all parts is there. So any and all condition of blood will be addressed by BR1 anemia balance. And blood sugar 50 m, BR2. So BR2 it is originally called as a diabetic balance. It was soon evident that remedy balances an unstable pancreas, thereby proving it is an excellent remedy for both diabetic and hypoglycemia. It balances the sugar level. So BR3 is for the depression, and BR3 they are using the wonderful homeopathic remedies and also batch remedies and also the organo remedies, and this can be used for depression. And fear BR4 fear balance. So fear balance, aconite, argentum, nitricum, gelsemium is used, aspen, mimulus. You see here in the fear balance, both the known fear and unknown fear is covered. Any fear you listen from the patient, you can think about the BR4 fear balance. Okay, now BR5 heart balance. Heart balance is also one of the most wonderful heart tonic, and those are also for use for the emotional people. You can say heart chakra, working on heart chakra, and accepting the love or giving the love is a problem. We can use the heart balance. Okay, then hysteria balance. Hysteria balance is the excellent for young women at a stage of hysteria, gives to all highly stung people, those under a very great stress condition, place of stress balance. If it is a highly stung vibration for the examination nerve, fear balance and blood sugar balance. Along with that, you can give the hysteria balance also. Nowadays, our children suffer from this, not able to manage their mind. In such cases, definitely you can give this hysteria balance. It is also called a nervous system is calmed to great degree with this remedy. To calm the nervous system to greater degree, we have to use BR6 hysteria balance. And now BR7 stress balance. BR7 stress balance, what are the single remedies? Aconite, arnica, ignitia, calibrum, califos, nitramure, opium, yin yang, and ginkgum metallicum. Stress, nowadays everywhere we can find a stress. So everyone is stressed, even small kid going to school and doing homework and all, you frequently we hear those are, I am stressed, they keep telling. So for those things, and with the batch remedies, impatient, rockrose, star of Bethlehem, and clematis, and cherry plum is used in stress balance. Everyone who is under stress can be given this. This remedy covers the shock, grief, worry, sleeplessness, dreams, and emotion for everything. It covers the everything. For not getting good sleep also, we can give the stress balance. Next is constipation balance. BR8 is a constipation balance. So generally, personally, I feel there is no constipation remedy as such, but patient call for it, so I have given that. Mata Narayani says like that. So if someone not able to excrete, not able to hold, they want to hold the emotion, not allowing to pass. For them also, the constipation balance can be used. Next is digestion balance. Digestion balance is used for all sorts of digestion problem, in intestinal disturbances, heartburn, eating problem, stimulate the stomach, duodenum, pancreas, spleen, the stomach ulcer, used as a background remedy. This digestion balance can be used as a background remedy in the support of all digestive condition. As generally we use the SOHM 18 for a SOHM digestion, this also digestion balance can be very well used. Now the most important, the BR10 fever and infection balance. Infection can be of various types, and fever is only the face of that infection. I can say from where it shows that particular organ, or you can say that is infected. So fever and infection. So all sort of other infection also, this can be given with fever or without fever. Any infection, the BR10 can be given. So BR11 is a kidney balance. So in an acute and severe condition, 6 times a day for all kidney problem, this can be given. Okay, and later when they cope up with a little bit of thing is there, that time you can give once a day for a long time. And severe cases, 6 times a day will often clear the condition very quickly. Like that they mention here. So any kidney problem, you can start with the kidney balance BR11 along with the KBS and the SOHM kidney. Okay, then I keep on telling about BR13, the allergy balance. This is a wonderful the formula which I have used many times with a very grand success, because the allergy can be very easily tackled by BR13 allergy balance. If it is this allergy is creating the lung problem, you have to give the lung balance. If it is creating the sinus problem, we can give the sinus problem. So BR11 lung balance can be given to all respiratory condition problem, and sinus balance is to be given for all nasal sinuses and running nose and polyps in the nose, and so for all the condition we can give the sinus. Sinus means you can also give a chronic cold. You can think about a chronic cold also can be thought of as sinus, so you can give that, and all the remedies are there. It will cover all the chronic cold also. The female balance, all female complaint, balance is the hormone, endocrine system and the chakra. The female balance is a very good one. So it can, as I told you, we can use the menses eye, bleeding, you can say menses pain, everything you can use. Along with that, you can use the female balance, so that all that will tackle the main problem, and you give in a different bottle. So you give a male balance in one bottle, and the either the menses pain or menses irregularity or a menses bleeding in another bottle, so it works like a backup remedy. Okay. Then male balance is for all male problem, low sperm count, impotency, sterility. It balances the hormone, endocrine system and the chakra. Okay, that is BR17 male balance for all male concerned problem. Means low sperm count and impotency, like endocrine balance, you can say it balances all the hormones of the male. And circulation balance, it covers many important homeopathic remedies and also all the organ parts. So it's very good. In very serious condition, you can give 6 times a day. Even though it is a 50 m, the original homeopaths who are there with us, they really get confused, because the potency, as the potency goes high, we support to give it a very, in original homeopathic remedy, if it is a 50 m potency, to be given only once in 15 days or 1 month. 30 potency, general practice is 30 potency given 3 times a day, 200 potency given once a day, and 1 m potency given 1 week a day, or you can say where 10 m potency is given once in 15 days, like that. In 50 m it's given once in a month, like that. But here, since we are not using the original substance and it is only in the thought form, only intention form, so that it can be repeated. It is mild with works only on intention. So you can give repeatedly 6 times a day in case of emergency, serious condition. And what are serious condition? Like circulation. Any circulation causes, like all circulatory problem, varicose veins, arteriosclerosis, heart disease due to use with a heart balance, circulation balance, and also use the heart balance. And in the stroke cases, suddenly get a stroke and get a paralysis, during that time we can use it very frequently, and we can come out of this crisis. And the ear balance for all ear nerve disturbances, deafness, tinnitus, mastoid and infection and pain. Okay, so like that. BR20 eye balance can be used for all eye problem. I already told you many mixtures are there in the for eye 17, vitamin I compound, cataract and retina, macula, and the eye OMI. Along with that, you can give the eye balance, so that it covers all the eye problem. And injury balance, any injury, past history of injury, definitely you can use the BR21 injury. Okay, so you, while asking you, they will tell you, the patients will tell you that after having we met with accident, since then I am not well. So if in such cases, we can definitely use a injury balance. And next is paralysis balance. All paralysis case of any kind, tremor, Parkinson, weakness in the limbs, paralysis won't happen suddenly. Sometime it happens, but rarely that is a progressive thing. First thing is they are not able to hold a cup. When they are holding, it trembles, it shakes, tremors. Or another thing, they are not able to use We have seen. So initially all other part of the body will be fine, only fingers and hand do lose the control. That time we can use the paralysis balance and also the tremors and also the OM Parkinson. Okay, likewise you have to cover up the remedy. So next is skeletal balance. Skeletal balance for all joint problem, muscle injury, spine problem, this skeletal balance is used. So now we are ending the balance remedies. Now we take the Soham mixtures. Soham mixtures are the mixture of the mixtures. Since we are thinking on the intention level, so the number is different, intention composed by the person is different, so we will add along with those things, we can add these remedies also. Okay, so first is removal of entity. Removal of entity. Now everywhere, no, the bad thoughts, thinking someone has done good thing, something good happened to someone, another person will not be able to tolerate it. Such condition is there everywhere. And the only philosophical people, they don't bother about that. In such cases, the evil thought, अरे उसको हो गया, वाई वो मुझे अच्छा क्यों नहीं हुआ, like that a bad thought will also have effect. So for removing all those, removal of entity is used on all grave disease, all serious problems. We can use the removal of entity, and removal of entity can be used on regular basis because of this full world is of negativity. People think about in that way. So next is divine protection. Divine protection. So divine protection is after removal of entity, we need a protection. Like in Reiki we said that we have to have the shield, Reiki shield for the protection from the external sources. In that way you can have the divine protection. This should be a very good combination. First removal of entity, then divine protection. And soul's cleaning is there, and our soul is been incarnated many times, and carries so many traces and so many fears in the past life regression they do, and get out of those fear by taking into a rebirth, your previous birth, and they try to dig your mind, what is stuck in your brain, they bring out and they say it is normal, nothing will happen, that was a thing happened in your last birth, nothing to carry to this birth, you have a new life and new energy, like that they give the suggestion. Then they forget the previous the trauma, or you can say shock, they forget there and they live happily. Okay, so like that. So soul cleaning is used for that. And stabilizing is also a calming, regenerating, sustaining. So stabilize means stay in the equilibrium, stay in the tranquility, not getting too much bombarded by the many thoughts. So the next is the Soham 5, that is peace and love. Most important thing I think is a peace and love is the most important thing, the vibration in this world. If peace and love we can try to spread everywhere, there most of this war and this communal problem and everything can be all reduced. Okay, so peace and love is very important within our community, within our home and outside the home also. So next is Soham 6 is a stress. Soham 6 stress and all variety of the stress and underlying emotion, yin yang balance, emotional state and calming. So you can add all 1 to 10 mixtures of the Soham. They are used for the emotional level. So the Soham 6 is for Soham stress. You can give all varieties of stress and emotional state. And Soham 7 is a meditation. Soham 7 meditation is used for soul energy, golden light, and soothen and spiritual transformation. We use the meditation 50 M potency. So it will heal the soul. It will, energize the soul. So meditation is a very wonderful thing. We prepared these pills while going to the Kumbh Mela to get the tranquility, to take these remedies and feel like we are in meditation state. Okay. Next one, I talked about the next Soham 8, that is insomnia. We have talked about it many times in the chapter of sleep. Though this is used for calming and sedation and profound relaxation. So insomnia, Soham insomnia 200 can be used for the tranquility, that we are calming down the person. Okay. Then next is lack of confidence, self assertion, self confidence, self acceptance, pure generation power and courage. These are lack of confidence. The combination Soham lack of confidence can be used very well for the students, and those who are feeling lack of confidence can be given this remedy. And next is Soham spiritual upliftment. Soham spiritual upliftment is the Christ consciousness, enlightenment, fullest potential self, realization of inner light, spiritual energy, golden light. And in the below that they have mentioned that not to be given out. So many of our friends asked me why they have mentioned like this. And some of my friends and colleagues, those who use this spiritual upliftment, they have shown their third eye opening. They felt that our third eye is opening and they can see the future. Now that's a great thing happened, but it's not to be given out because one may likely to reject this society. They don't want to live in the society. They don't want to work for the society. They want self-centered. They become self-centered. They work for themselves, and self enlightenment they use, and they forget about other people. For that reason, they say this combination not to be given out is written for that reason. Okay, so it gives the spiritual energy and even a third eye opening. So those who really want that, you can use it. Okay, and Soham 11. Soham 11 is BP, blood pressure balance. Even it can be used for high blood pressure. Use the Soham circulation and Soham kidney along with this. Okay, they are already given you. And Soham 12, brain and paralysis. In all cases of brain and paralysis, not able, muscles are not obeying our order, you can give brain and paralysis. Soham mixture 12. Soham 13 is used for all cancer management. This remedy is a must for all cancer at all level. With the Soham uplift and Soham immunity, they give the hint, you see. So you have to open the book and see. So for that, you have to use a Soham immunity and Soham upliftment, and gives separately ECAC 10 mm 3 times a week. And there is a pull out in ECAC 10 mm, then reduce it to once a week. I have never observed any pull out. Okay, so but the ECAC, that ECAC 110, mixture number 110 can be used 3 times a week, if not on daily basis. So the Soham 14, that is a chemical poison, lead poison you can say. So all, for any reading of the chemical poisoning, which means the patient in contact with the insecticide, pesticide and chemical poisoning of any kind, when this will happen, when someone is working in the some factory where there is occupational hazard, they say occupational hazard, they force to use some of the chemical which they inhale or which they use, they touch, or though they use all the protective clothing, protective gloves and all, still it will leak out sometime and then get effect. So for such people, you have to ask, what is your profession, what you do? Then they say, I work in the chemical factory, I work in the paint factory, there they use the chemical. So in that condition, we have to remember the Soham 14 is for the chemical poisoning, and Soham 15 is the circulation. It's a wonderful remedy. We have used it many times along with the varicose VP 32, mixture number 32, and the circulation balance, balance in the balance remedy, and in the heart OM also covers the things, and circulation OM circulation also covers all the arteries and veins. Along with that, when you give the circulation 3x, it gives excellent. We are able to handle many cases of the varicose ulcers, varicose veins successfully. And the cleansing is a, they use all the things here. If you think that body should be cleansed, when you think because of any addiction, because of any problem, or the chemicals, or you can say chemical remedies, psychological remedies, and so many other remedies, some people keep on taking it, or you can say protein powder, people keep on taking it without the doctor's suggestion. That time the chemical in our body is going to be imbalanced, and it leads to so many disastrous problem. So in such cases, we have to use the Soham cleansing 30 no, for this remedy is specific for cleansing the system, and it has overloaded over the many years through incorrect eating and living habit. It will clear. Okay, then Soham 17 is a diabetes. They have found it because nowadays we break the rule. We don't follow the exactly rule. We don't not supposed to eat the refined sugar. We eat. We supposed to have the good walking. We do it, but we don't do that. In such condition, it is very difficult to handle the diabetes. So here, during that time, this book was published. First published a very long time, very long ago. You see when this is published. Okay. Yeah, in 1999. 1999, this book was published. During that time, the result, what they obtained is very good. For all the diabetes patients, they gave the Soham diabetes 17, Soham mixture 17 diabetes in the 30 potency, and also they are suggesting to give along with the tension. Means giving tension means not the giving tension remedy. That is Soham tension. What is the number? 39. Soham 39. Along with that, you can give the diabetic remedy. And the next is OM 18 digestion. We have seen many times. I have told many times that digestion is the most important thing with which we assimilate the nutrition, and the energy we give, the earth energy is given by the all our food and all. So as per the acupuncture, so all digestion problem OM 18 must be given. If someone is asking to me, I have a little digestion problem, not specific. They say, I don't have a specific problem, but my digestion is not well, they say. During that time, I definitely add the Soham 18 digestion, and Soham 19 is a years for all sort of ear problem. Okay, and Soham eyes, as I told you, all the combination of eyes added along with the Soham eyes to get a good result. And Soham female 30 again for balancing all the female problem. Soham 21 female 30. Okay, Soham 22 Soham flu. This wonderfully works alone with all sort of even what you call the viral infection or bacterial infection or any sort of infection, general fever, that all can be used at the Soham flu 30. Okay, so next is Soham 23, the gastromix. In the bracket they have written as a acute. So acute problem like vomiting and loose motion, if you are feeling, and discomforts like not eating, not have like eat anything during that time, we can definitely use the gastro mix, that is Soham mixture 23. Along with that, Soham digestion, Soham pain, if a pain is there, also can be used, or excellently one also can be used. So I have found my new software which I am making the CC combos. At one click you get all the remedies, and I was feeling a day for yesterday heaviness in the head, tremendous pain, vomiting sensation. I made because this is the best chance God has given me to test on myself. I took with a made from the digital vibronics. I was all right within half an hour. I was very happy. I cured myself, and the theory I'm made is working very perfect. So like that. So next is Soham 24, that is glandular. All sort of gland problem anywhere in the body, Soham infection is a good partner. Okay. So Soham hair, mixture number 25, Soham mixture 25, that is Soham hair. Because as I already keep telling people that hair problem comes to what are the reason? One is weather, another is hormonal imbalance, and third is nutritional imbalance, and the fourth one is worry, tension. So all these things are covered here except tension. So here what they have done, the hair mixtures of the mixture number they have added, OM12 here also added, nutrition they have added, multivitamin also they have added, and also combination 12, which will balance all our biochemical uh, condition of our body. So biochemic 12 is used as a general tonic. All they are adding to handle the hair fall and hair cases. So next is Soham 26, the immunity, that 99112, that is a 336 number. So immunity 200, and Soham 26, I told you all sort of overactive immunity, underactive immunity, and all immune problem, and you can say to fight against the any immunity, all this can be used. The Soham 26 immunity, it corrects the immunity also. In the allopathy there are medicine called the disease modifying drug. Disease modifying drug means they are not curing the drug, they modify from one disease to another disease. So they use it, they say it, whatever they do. That's a fantastic thing. And one more thing in this disease modifying drug like that, they don't have any remedy for the hyperthyroidism. Hyperthyroidism, they don't have any remedy. So what they do, so the radioactive iodine they inject, and they burn the thyroid. They make the thyroid down, and they start treating for a hypothyroid. But whereas we along with the vibronics, we cured the at least one cases of the hyperthyroid. Now she's fine, fit and fine. She was very thin, and now she's healthy. She's sending many patients from the very remote village. Okay, so I am very happy that where allopathic only they burn and they start giving remedy to hypothyroidism, we can do it with our remedy. Okay, so I will discuss you will offline whenever, because this is what I want you to listen this again and again while working, so that you will be aware about all the Soham mixtures. Now Soham 27 is a infection. Soham 27 is infection. It is used for all sort of infection. Very frequently you use, and with a very good result. Whatever we expect from the remedy, it gives the same way. Similarly, we can get the result. So Soham infection 27 is a wonderful for all sort of infection. And Soham injury, that is Soham 28, Soham injury, they have used all injury mixtures, also the rescue remedy, also the connective tissue and the supportive tissue, and the combination 12 to support the recovery of the injured cells. So Soham 28 for injury. All this mixture, Soham mixture, they work on the broadband. There the area of that healing is very broad. So you can use it as a background remedy. If someone want to know, I had an injury long back, since then I am having the back pain, you give all back pain, spinal, everything you can give. Along with that, you can give for the injury. Here we can even treat the old injuries. A 10 years back injury also can be treated with our combination, and arnica is one of the reason it is there in every injury combination. That is the one which even treats the previous old injuries, also can be treated with arnica and symphytum and hypericum and so many other remedies. Okay, so Soham 29. Soham 29 is the kidney. So it covers all kidney problem, like all kidney problem, bladder and fluid complaints. It is a remedy, can be used with many conditions, such as we so often kidneys are affected as a secondary in serious illness. So always check if needed. So due to the heavy drugging, or you can say drugging in the sense heavy antibiotic reaction, every our BM Hegde, he says every pill has got a ill, he says. So that ill we have to clear it. So what, let it cure the main problem, and again it creates a secondary problem. We are here to take care of that secondary problem. Okay, we will heal him back. So kidney, in all many diseases, kidney is get affected either by the medication or by that disease itself, disease of virus and the system itself. So in that cases, Soham 29 kidney is a most important the combination. And one more problem of that kidney is that till it get totally spoils, totally goes wrong, we will not able to assess what is the wrong in that. But nowadays there are few tests we are getting now, that is EGFR and all. So we assess the kidney well before it is getting spoiled. So if someone has got a doubt, that we can think about the EGFR can be done, and with that we will be able to assess our the filtering of the even glomerular filtration ratio is also there. GFR is the same thing, but EGFR is some more in subtler in nature. We can assess about all the functioning of our kidney. So next is Soham Life. Soham Life, actually it is AIDS only. Instead of AIDS, earlier days, thinking about AIDS or talking about AIDS or curing about AIDS was a crime during 1999 when this book was published, because there was no cure for the AIDS. But now we don't know where AIDS has gone. No, so many people are not talking about it, and they are taking it so easily. Okay, but still we can handle, we can raise the immunity, we can address the immunity, because the society is improved. Maybe we have a less cases in the AIDS, but any case where we lack immunity, there you can use the Soham Life 30, that is mixture number 30, Soham Life 30. So now is chest 31, mixture number 31, Soham mixture number 31, lungs and chest. So lungs and chest is a most wonderful remedy. I use it on regular basis, along with if someone has got asthma, we use the combination Narayani combination 62 along with allergy, and BR 13 balance from allergy balance 13 along with the lungs, and if it is and respiratory, like that. Even I add cardiac and lung, so it will so when with a deep labored breathing, with a deep strenuous breathing, we lead into the heart problem also. If you have a good heart, we will have a less problem in the breathing also. So cardiac and lung is one of the good combination. That is along with that, we can use the lungs and chest, Soham number 31, and Soham 32, the male. Again, this also can be used for all the condition of the male genital organ, low libido and sterility. There is a infection. If there is infection, you use the infection along with the Soham male 200 mixture number 32, and 33 is a pain. In this one, as I said you, they have added all sort of pain relieving things, like they have added cramps and spasm and pain mixture, trigeminal neuralgia, even gout mixture and sciatic pain and back pain. All the pain thing they added into the Soham pain mixture number 33, and the 53324 is a code. With this we can all import all those the ingredient into the Soham 33 pain. And Soham 34 is a rheumatism and arthritis. So 34 is rheumatism and arthritis, and all sort of joint pain, knee joint pain, arthritis, and along with that, because there is excess of accumulation of the calcium, or deficiency of calcium causes the all arthritis, or arthritis causes that, or that causes the arthritis. In such cases, you are already studied in the acupuncture system, kidney governs the bone, kidney meridian governs the bone. For that reason, we have to add the Soham kidney also along with the Soham RA. Soham RA, what is that? 34. Soham rheumatic arthritis 30, and with that we can use the Soham kidney. Okay, then Soham 35, that is sinus 30. Sinus, you can take it as a chronic cold, and if you want, some people, sinus is hidden, they don't exhibit into the symptom, but they say symptom, when I get a head bath I get worst, when I go to the sun I am worst, I get a headache. These are all the symptom of sinus. That time you can give the sinus Soham mixture 35, sinus 30. Okay, and the next is Soham skeletal. Soham 36 skeletal, I already explained it many times. It contains everything about the bone, everything about the spinal system. So you see the skeletal, bone OM and calcium mix and circulation balance, everything is there in skeletal. I always use in case of arthritis and back pain and any pain in the back, be it cervical and lumbar or dorsal, all I use Soham skeletal 200 because it has all the combinations. And next is Soham 37 sleep. I told you in my the previous session, when we are using the want to give a good sleep to the person, that calming mixture number 28 is a sleep, and the insomnia, Soham insomnia, and the sleep CM and tension 10 mm, and the white chestnut. Be repeated unwanted thought is a keynote for the white chestnut. If we give this much, he will get a very good sleep, nice sleep, and they will get up in the morning with a fresh mood. Okay, so Soham teeth, Soham 38, Soham teeth is for all the problem of the teeth, even the gums and everything, all teeth problems. Soham infection can be added, and TDS 3 times a day. Okay, and the Soham tension 10 mm, very frequently I use it because it covers all emotional condition of the person. That is tension 10 mm, the highest potency in our potentizer, because we want it to work in the psychological level or the spiritual level. So Soham 10 mm 81371 we give, and it covers what all the ingredient, what all the emotion it is covering. It is covering hysteria balance, fear balance, bad temper mixer, and stress balance, depression balance. Heart balance also covers the giving the love and taking the love. There is objection. So tension 10 mm is a very good remedy. We can keep people to control their mind and have a peace. Let them see peace everywhere. Let them see love everywhere. So tension 10 mm is a very good remedy. And rescue plus walnut. See, they are adding here walnut also. Walnut is where you are, there you should feel happy. Generally what happens is, if we are in the city, we think about the village area. So nice, so garden, very nice garden, like a, you know, what you call, farmhouse, stay peacefully, grow our own vegetable and eat. But when you come to the city, we think about pizza, and we think about the beautiful restaurants, and the so many great facility, whatever there we are there in the city, we think about it, but we fail to adjust to that particular state. For that reason, we need a walnut. So I told you my batch flower remedies session also, if someone is not able to adjust in that new environment, be it is a ससुराल में रहने दो, yo, yeah, or you can say new college, new class, or you can say a new place where they are difficult to adjust, where in such cases walnut is the best thing which they try to live happily in that circumstances. Okay, Soham 40, that is throat, and given for all the throat problem. And you know, all infection, throats, viral infection, generally it is said so that it starts with the throat. So you can say, so Soham throat is the best remedy, can be given to the all throat infection and inflammation. Okay, then 6 TDS, it can be given if the pain is and the discomfort is more, you can give or repeated doses 6 times a day, and then you can reduce it to 3 times a day. Then you can again later you can taper the remedy, and then later you can stop. And as I told you, last remedy in our the Soham mixture, that is Soham 41. Soham 41, that is the most important remedy. All the time I explain about this, I appreciate it, I used it like anything. It given the excellent boosting up of the our system. So it is a super booster of the system. Into used in any serious condition, we can use the uplift. So what all it is contains: barley green booster, booster is number 63, is also called a booster, and debility, nutrition, and multivitamin, all it is consist of. So along I already say 63, 90, OM7, and along with uplift 200. This is a wonderful combination which gives the instant relief, instant energy to everyone. So now this ends the this ends our the Soham and all the short the description about this book, because with this book we are able to the handle 90% of the cases, and we are giving the audio version of this, so that in your free time you keep on listening, so that suddenly whenever you anything comes to any patient or any condition comes to your in front of you, suddenly your mind works on that particular area. Okay, so likewise, so I think so on next class I will take the, or in between I will take some class, and someone I will announce. So like people, when examination comes near in the school, let me stop this first.